guys, welcome back. It's your girl Miss Trini Bree. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brianna. If you like my content, please make sure you like, you subscribe, you comment down below, and you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your girl's channel. Okay, so today I thought it would be good if I share some things that I have learned so far being in my 30s. I am 34, and I thought that this video would be helpful for someone who just hit 30 or someone who is about to approach their 30s. I thought that this would be helpful just to share what I've learned so far, and this can probably help you too approaching your 30s, because let me tell you, honey, in your 30s, it's just a little different, okay? Every chapter is going to be different, but I think your 30s really, coming from your 20s and jumping into your 30s, it's just completely different. So I thought, like, you know, it would just be helpful if I share what I've learned so far. Okay, so the first thing, and I have my phone here because I did write down some notes, so I just want to make sure I stay on topic, because your girl be going all over the place. If you know, you know. So the first thing that I have is the importance of peace. Okay, now I know everyone probably like, okay, yeah, we know about that, you know, we heard about peace and this and that and the third, you know, peace of mind, stuff like that. But no, I feel like in your 30s, it really hit home about the importance of peace, you guys, okay? Because I believe with peace, it comes with happiness and a satisfied life. Now, I'm not saying that where I am today, I'm 100% satisfied, you know, because it's always room for growth. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish more, but because I understand and I know the importance of peace, and I make sure that I obtain my peace, it brings me happiness, and it brings me being satisfied of where I am right now in life, okay? And with peace, it brings a positive mindset, it brings positive emotion and positive thoughts, okay? So I don't feel like you can ask around for people like, what's peace, or I mean, you can look it up, but what I'm trying to say basically is that you have to experience what you're looking for, what peace is for you, okay? What's peaceful for me may not be peaceful for you, okay? So that's why I feel that it's important to experience what peace is. And by that, I feel like you need to start making sure you set boundaries, okay? When you set boundaries, you then learn what peace is. So all I can say with that is just start making sure that if you haven't done so, make sure, especially in your 30s, that you start setting those boundaries, because peace is going to be very important in your life. Okay guys, so the second thing that I've learned is mental health is real, okay? Start taking care of yourself, all right? And I'm not talking about just going out and hanging out to fill that void that you have for a moment. I'm talking about really dig deep, okay? Dig deep within yourself to figure out how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. What helps you maintain your peace? And I have some things that helps me maintain my peace. And the first thing is focusing on the present, okay? And focus on the present and today. I tend to basically drive myself crazy and trying to think of like 2 or 3, 4 years from now. Like, instead of thinking on the present moments, I be thinking like, okay, oh my God, you know, 2 or 3 years, I need to be here, I need to be there. Instead of just thinking in the present moment and saying to myself, okay, Brie, what do you need to accomplish today? Or what do you need to accomplish this month? All right? What do you need to accomplish to help you focus? Okay? And so when I start doing that, it helps me not basically drive myself crazy. And that's a part of, like, I feel like mental health too, because we thinking above, we thinking a future ahead of you know, where we want to be and where we're not at right now. We driving ourselves crazy, okay? So basically I had to tell myself one step at a time, okay? and focus on the present, because the present is going to guide me to my future. All right, so that's the first step that I took to help me with my mental health is just focusing on the present, focus on today, and not so much about 2 or 3 or 4 years from now, because I can't help it. I have to just worry about where I am today and what I need to accomplish today and accomplish for this month to guide me to where I need to be and where I want to be down the line. The second thing that I have that helped me with my mental health is do what makes me happy. And that sounds so like yeah, girl, what? But sometimes we tend to listen to the opinions of others, or just, you know, not really doing what makes us happy because it may be different from others, or people may think it's weird. And like, for example, something as small as taking my solo trip when I took for New Year's Eve. And I didn't tell anyone, except my parents just knew. But of course they didn't really want me to go, but I had to do what made me happy at that moment. And what made me happy, what was going to make me happy, and what made me happy was to leave and go on a solo trip and bring New Year's Eve by myself. And I would never ever regret that. That was the most best gift or best New Year's resolution, whatever, I could have did for myself, and I would do it again. So that is the second thing that helps me with my mental health, was doing what makes me happy. The third thing that helps me is with my mental health is self-care. I take days off from work. I take days off once a month from work. Okay, I have the time, and what I'm going to do, just let the time build up? No, I need to take self-care day for me, and that involves me not working and just everything. This is my day, and what do I want to do for my day? So yes, taking a day off from work, going to the spa, keeping up with my beauty, get my hair done, get my nails done, my feet done, you know, vacation, working out, doing solo dates, doing girls' night, spend time alone. I usually, for my time alone, I usually take it on a Sunday, like if I'm not, you know, taking days off of work, whatever like that. But I do make Sundays my priority of taking time alone for myself. So normally I don't pick up phone calls on a Sunday. I don't text on a Sunday. I don't go on social media on a Sunday. I'm not a person who watches TV that much anyway, so I'll just I won't put that in there because I don't really watch TV. But if you are a person who watches TV so much, maybe not even watch anything, just take that time to really just take time for yourself. Pick a day and take time for yourself. So whatever you like to do, like I said, I don't pick up the phone on Sundays, I don't text on Sundays, I don't go on social media. So I may put on my R&B, I clean my house, or I read a book, or I just write down my thoughts in my journal, or, you know, I may go somewhere, go to the store. I just want to be in my own space and not having to worry about anybody else. And it may sound selfish, but sometimes you have to be selfish for yourself. Sometimes you have to, because, and the reason why I do that, because I tend to take on people energy. And I'm not saying that people energy is like who I deal with all the time, like it's bad. It's just I'm a person who takes on people energy. So if they're going through something, I'm going through something with them. That's how I am. So sometimes I just need to take a time for myself and reflect and just, you know, reset for that week. So yes, so for mental health, you just need to make sure that it is serious, guys. So I didn't really realize that. I'm not gonna say I didn't realize that. I just didn't take it seriously. I'm gonna just be honest. I didn't take it seriously. And so in your 30s, it's gonna be so much hitting you, so much. You know, you really thought you knew who you are in your 20s, and I feel like in your 30s it just hits you and you like, dang, who I thought I was, that really is not me. So I feel like in your 30s you really getting to know your true self. So mental health, it may attack you. You know, you may get hit with a lot of things, so your mental health might be a little messed up. And I had developed anxiety and stuff like that, so I had to figure out how to calm my anxiety down. And like I said, I did that by focusing on the present, focus on today, doing self-care, and also doing what makes me happy. Okay guys, so the third thing I have is to think positive. Now I know it's hard to think positive sometimes with everything that we have going on, when things hitting you. Sometimes it just our minds just go to the negative, but it's very important to think positive, okay? Everything in life starts with your mindset. We all have the power to decide which thought we should give our energy to, okay? So you gotta remember that it's your mindset that gets you to the next level in life. So just remember, what you speak comes to light, okay? And remember, limited beliefs does not get you to the next level. Okay, so it's very important to have that positive mindset, because that positive mindset gets you to the next level in life. If you do not have that positive mindset, if you constantly keep on speaking negative things is going to come to your life. If you constantly keep on thinking, if you constantly keep on speaking negatively or thinking negatively, it's going to come to your life. But if you switch that energy, and you switch that energy by speaking positive, even sometimes when the odds is against you so many times, is hitting you left to right, you just gotta be like, you know what, things is hitting me left to right, but I'm gonna get through it. And once I get through it, through that next door is going to be greater. Okay, so you have to just make sure that you're thinking positive 24/7. And trust me, I know it's hard because we're human, but you gotta figure out how to do that. And I think, like, you know, words of affirmation, getting up in the morning, looking in the mirror, speaking to yourself, I am worthy, I am beautiful, you know, yes, I have some challenges, but I'm going to get through them. This is how I'm going to get through them, X, Y, and Z. So that's number 3. The fourth thing that I have is surround yourself with positive people. That means friends, family. Use that positivity to fuel your motivation, okay? To keep yourself motivated. So I feel like when you surround yourself around positive people, it's going to help you to keep motivated in life. It's going to help you to keep positive, okay? And so yes, surround yourself with positive people. That's important. So the fifth one is control what influences you, okay? So that means who you follow on social media, what type of music you listen to, the people you hang around with. Like, all of these things, it has an effect of your thought process. And you don't want anything to distract you from your thought process or getting you to the next level. So you got to make sure, and to me, it's important to make sure what you allow to influence you. And so, like I said, it's about social media, who you follow, you know, the people around you, the music you listen to, the books you read, what you see on TV. Because believe it or not, like, when you look at certain things, you put it up here. You really are. It's storing up here. And so that's why I just feel like it's just important of just being mindful of what you watch, what you read, and the people you hang out with. The next thing I have is change the way you see yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you have the ability to achieve your goals and your challenges, okay? So start changing the way you see yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Okay. So the next thing I have, you guys, is the importance of healing. Okay, you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be valued, you deserve to be not so defensive, not to be so guarded. But in order to get that, you must heal first so you can attract everything that you want. And if you haven't healed, you're only hurting yourself. All right, so that's important. That's another thing that I learned. You have to heal. All right, guys, so the next thing I learned is love is from within. We are taught to, you know, find true love, you know, but we've never been told that love, true love, everlasting love starts from within, okay? We're so busy for looking for love and acceptance from the outside that we're not looking from within. So that's another thing that I learned, that love, true love, everlasting love, it starts from within ourselves. So the next thing I learned was being comfortable with yourself. There's going to be times where, especially in your 30s, I feel like you're going to start having to do things by yourself, because things change. Like your friends, you know, they may be, if you're like me who, you know, don't have any kids right now, your friends tend to, everybody's doing different things. So your friends end up, some of them probably get married, some of them have kids, or it might be like some of them is just different finances at the time, where it causes for you to start, you're gonna have to start hanging out with yourself, by yourself, because everybody's world is changing, things change. So you're gonna have to be comfortable with yourself. So start being comfortable with going out by yourself. You know, sometimes I don't have nobody to go out with me all the time. So if I want to, you know, if I want to go to the movies, or if I want to go to the bar and have a drink or something, I'm not gonna not go because I don't have no one to go with. That's the part of me learning how to be comfortable with myself. Alright, so next thing I have is paying off your bills, okay? Them bills that you piled, that you was going crazy when you was in your 20s, you was swiping them cards and stuff like that. Yeah, we getting older, okay? Right, so you need to go ahead and start paying off them bills. And so you can start living a more comfortable life. Because as you get older, you have to start thinking about retirement. You know, if you have kids, you're gonna have to start thinking about your kids. So it's important to, you know, start paying off the bills. Personally, for me, like, I don't even use credit cards anymore. I only do cash. So if I don't have the cash, then I ain't buying it. If I don't have the cash, I ain't flying. That's all it is. So I don't use credit cards anymore. Credit cards is the death of you, okay? I learned that in my 20s. So yeah, I don't use it, all right? So I'm more of a cash person. I use cash only, and that's it. If I do swipe my credit card, then I might be for like gas or something, but right now I don't even use my credit cards, all right? The next thing that I feel like you should know is you might start losing friends. And it's nothing personal. The way I see it is it's just part of growth. You know, not everyone is going to be, you know, going with you to the next journey, the next chapter in your life. And the ones that you probably thought was like your escape boom, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like that, you know. So if it does, great, but sometimes you may start losing some friends. And like I said, it's not personal, it's just a part of growth. That's it. So the next thing I have is the importance of timing, okay? Do not, please do not look at what others have, okay? Where you are today is where you're supposed to be. What you don't have is because it's not your time yet. All right, it's not your time. Just be thankful for where you are today, and know that what you want is going to come. And always just keep faith. But don't look at somebody else's life and think like, hey, why I don't have this, why I don't have that. It's just not your time yet, honey. It's not your time, okay? It's just not your time. It's gonna come, but maybe, I always say, you have to, there's something in your life right now that God wants you to learn, and you haven't learned it yet. And in order for him to take you to that next chapter, he needs you to learn this right now that he's trying to get you to see and learn, so he can get you to the next one where you're trying to be. All right, you got to help him so he can help you. That's how I put it. So with time, stop stressing about what you don't have, because I feel like it prolongs the process. All right, so, and it prolongs the process, and also it increased doubt. And when it increased doubt, that means you increase in negativity. And we just talk about the importance of keeping a positive mindset. You think positive, you speak positive, it's bringing positivity in your life. The next one is simple. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is never going to steer you wrong, okay? What you feeling, what you thinking, is 9 times out of 10. Might have that 1%, you might be a little cuckoo, but it's 100% true. That's how I go. Like if I'm supposed to go out, like for example, if I'm supposed to go out that, like let's say tonight or something like that, and I have a feeling like, Brianna, you need to stay home, I'm gonna stay home. I don't care if it's the hottest party. I don't care. I don't care if it's the hottest party or whatever the case may be. I don't care if my friends calling my phone up and down. I'm not going, because something in me is telling me you don't need to be there tonight. You don't. So the next thing I have is the opinions and the judgment of others doesn't matter. You know why? Because it doesn't change who you are. So don't worry about the opinions of others, what they got to say about you, the judgment. Who cares? They're not living your life. This is not their life. This is your life. So don't pay attention about what people have to say about you or anything like that, because it doesn't matter at all. Don't be controlled by people, opinion, or judgment. Do not be controlled by that, because once you allow people, opinion, and judgment to affect your life, you're gonna have a hard time to get in the back. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a damn about what people say about me or how they think about me or anything like that, because this is my life. Okay, the only person that I care about is the man above. That's it. I don't care about nobody else. Not what my mama said, not my dad said, my sister said, my family said, my auntie, my uncles, my friends, nobody. And it's just the way it is. And I will hope they will feel the same way too. I hope they don't care what the hell, you know, what I gotta say, you know, what I think about them, you know. And I'm not really a judgment type of person anyway, because it's just not my life. That's their life, you know. So yeah, that's another one. The opinions of others and the judgment of others doesn't matter. The other thing I learned, and actually I got this from my cousin. Shout outs to you, Angel Boo. but I've learned it's okay to cry. Honey, we all need a good crying session. That's what my cousin told me, and she was absolutely right. We all need a good crying session. You know why? Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a type of person, I'm really not that emotional, right? Like, I hold a lot of stuff in. People don't even know. Like, I don't even speak about a lot. People may think like, oh, well, what you got to complain about, this and that? You got this, Y, and Z. But I do got some stuff that I deal with. I really do. You know, I got emotions. I just don't bring it out as much. But, so I bottle a lot of stuff in. A lot of stuff. But, one day I just had a lot going on. And, honey, I told Alexa to play some music. And I light some candles and a salt light, my salt lamp, and I had me a good old crying session. I boo-hoo up in there in my room. I mean, you know, the tears where you can barely breathe and stuff. Like, I had that going on, and believe it or not, I felt good afterwards. I felt so good. I don't know, it's because the stress I had, the tension, everything in me, and I didn't know what to do, and all I can do at that moment was just to let it all out. And I cried it all out, and I prayed, and that's another thing too, prayer. Prayer gonna get you everything you need. Tell you, prayer, okay? That's the next one. But yes, a good crying session with a good prayer, with a nasty good prayer, honey, okay? that helps too. So that's another tip, a good crying session. And the next one I feel like is, I don't think people talk about it a lot, but having older friends is good. I have a lot of older friends. I have a lot of friends that's in their 40s, early 40s, late 40s. I even have some friends in the 50s. I have a lot of older friends, because I feel like having older friends prepare you for the next chapter, you know. And good friends though, not just, you know, any, but good true friends. Because a lot of my older friends would tell me, listen, Brianna, the way you going right now, or what you saying, I was there too. I was there, and it didn't work out for me, and this is why it didn't work out for me, and this is what I did. And the only reason why I'm telling you now, because I don't want you to have to go through for what I went through, okay? So I think it's really important to have a different age group, a different gap age group of friends. So because it prepares you, your older friends prepares you for your next chapter, you know, or also can kind of guide you, like, listen, honey, don't do that, because I did that and it didn't work. And also for your younger friends, they keep you motivated. They keep you motivated and keep you up to date, okay? My cousins who are younger than me, they keep me up to date on things. It's just like when I decided to do YouTube and my MacBook, and my cousin came. I didn't know nothing about no Apple, and he got my computer all set up for me and everything, my iPhone, all things. I'm not, you know, technology savage like that yet, but I'm gonna get there. But yeah, so having younger friends to keep you up to date, also having younger friends to keep you motivated. Because I have this one friend, I have my one friend, I'm 34, I think she's about like 32, right? Not that far apart, but still, she's younger than me. And she keeps me motivated because all the stuff that she does about like 5-6 things at once, and I'll be like, damn. And she got 2 kids, okay, and she's married. I'm like, how you doing all this? And I'm over here tired like I don't know what. I got my 9 to 5, I'm trying to do YouTube, I don't got no kids yet and stuff like that, but I'm like, how you doing all that? So that just keeps me motivated, because I'm like, if she can do it, I can do it, right? If she can do all this on top of, you know, having 5 different things she's doing business-wise, and having kids and her husband and stuff like that. If she can do it, then I can do it. I should have no excuse. So I think that's another thing too to look at, of just not having the same age gap as you, not being at the same age as friends, but you know, if you can, because I know good friends is hard to come by. So I ain't going out, I'm not saying go out and try to find some friends older than you. I'm just saying, if you do and they're genuine and you feel the vibe is good, then yes, it's a good thing to have. So yeah, you guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys like I said, this was just some things that I've learned so far being in my 30s. If you're even if you're in your 30s, or if you're older, put a comment down below about, you know, what you guys have learned being in your 30s. And even for whoever, if you're in your 40s and your 50s, let's put it down below too, because I'm gonna need to know, okay? I'm gonna need to know. So, and everybody else needs to know as well too. So again, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure you like, you subscribe, you comment down below, and you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your girl's channel. Until next time, guys, I will see you in my next video. Only good vibes, and live your life.